We wish him all the best, and we wish Melbourne and Gold Coast Suns a terrific battle here. It's underway, and Weller starting in the heart of things. He was clipped. He's done well just to get a possession away and keep it moving. We know how hot the umpires have been on holding the ball. The Suns get the first look through Sexton. It's a good strong lead from Day. Kicked a couple of goals last week, and he's getting some continuity about his footy. So how will the Demons move the footy? Hibbert was prolific last week. That's not a great start by hand. So Greenwood hacks it in, and the Demons are well placed. Lever watches it go past, and Langdon again eyeing off a more penetrating kick this time. Wiedemann was nowhere near his direct opponent. Brayshaw couldn't get purchase on the ball effectively. Miller, and then Weller had a crack at it. Greenwood out the other side. Late decision to handball. Ellis, flying shot. Goal umpire hasn't moved. Didn't need to. Ellis loves it more than anyone.
Because that builds pressure on the opposition, makes it harder for the Demons to come out. And obviously an amazing finish really there by Xavier Ellis, who's been a great contributor to the Gold Coast Suns early on since crossing over from Richmond and bringing that premiership experience, Gaz.
Yeah, Brandon Ellis, of course. 3 tackles inside their forward 50 is a great result. I'm sure Brandon Ellis thought that would take that particular ball flight, but a ball carrier.
They're not being watched carefully by his former teammate in Swallow.
I'll nearly give it to Stephen May there.
Max decides he's just going to go for a little soft setup kick. It was 1 versus 4. Petrarca was the one. Now Harper out getting industrious again. Clearing kick. Salem tried to arch the back to get away from Holman. That's not an easy task. They worked their way a little closer to goal. Viney let the traffic pass. There was composure for you, Gaz. And Petrarca finishes it off. And that will make Demons fans extremely happy.
Overall with it, but on this occasion, this is exactly what Melbourne need to introduce to their game. I love the fact that Salem's up in the forward half of the ground. But watch this from Jack Viney. The composure. He looked inside, and Milling was going to blaze away, but then hits Petrarca. There it is. That's composure and execution right there. With the 2 words we keep talking about, it's embodied in that bit of...
Without his mate Rao this time. Ellis, high ball, 1 and 2 against for Gold Coast, so they've done pretty well. Here's a little glimpse. Oh, what about that for your first? What about that?
Great effort there. The Suns' pressure's been good when it gets into their forward line, but how exciting. We saw it last night with Will Kelly in his first game.
I know. It just puts it... Look, we're all just smiling. It just puts a smile on your face because you know what it's like to play, you know, your first game here. And what about the composure and the inside and the goal awareness? So there's the package. That's why there's so much excitement around this kid, Isaac Rankin. He didn't play for a year because he had...
They probably erred in playing him when they did, but he's back in now. Hannon pops it inside 50. Nice pick-up by Langdon to get the ball to boot quickly, but 7 disposals so far. 6 of them kicks. There's a great smother from Pickett. That suddenly ramps up the pressure on Hanley. Has he done enough? Well, what's the umpire's view of that? He had a good view.
Getting numbers back. No space for Melbourne's forwards again.
Severe danger in the kick, and Fritz read the play beautifully. So Rankin's second kick, not as good as his first.
These opportunities.
He does. He's kicked 4-7 in 4 games. He is their equal leading goal kicker. In terms of shots at goal per match, he's not that far off the best in the competition. That is the best delivery so far. He's put it...
Blokes that just knows how to kick a goal, but he's been asked to do too much in this first 3 or 4 weeks. But I think if he can play as the 3rd or even the 4th, then I think he's a 40 to 50 goal a year player. And that's a good sign to cause a turnover in your forward half. I mean, forward half turnovers are so important.
Two straight last week, and he's put that one through, so the D's. Ed Ainsworth, good backup from Day to Sexton, and out wide, Weller.
Just Lukosia's composed coming out of defence, isn't he?
A couple of nice long goals last week. Well, this is just beyond him. Well, it is now. It may not be anymore. He times the ball beautifully through flight, and he's landed that one as well.
Jeez, it's unbelievable.
Dockers to get him back, but this is a great finish. This is what you want from him. He's that sort of guy that can play inside and outside. Just play on the periphery, goes a bit like almost like Kane Lambert from Richmond.
Jake Lever would like the time again to defend that. You've got to know your opposition's capabilities, and Hutto knew it. He know he's kicked 2 long goals. So if Hutto knows he's been converting from outside 50, Jake Lever's got to know it. He's got to keep him on his left leg. He left
Little bangs them up into attack. Holman wholehearted as always. McDonald got the tackle on. He hasn't really disposed of that. Oh, that's caught him in the head. Here's Miller, tried to step through. He handballs it up. Fiorini back in the team, but a hoppo-bumpo there with May from the side. They're screaming for holding the ball. He's done enough. Gawn to Bennell, about to be wrapped up. He maybe just realised it. Gawn punched it, indiscriminate really. And there's Suns everywhere. Bo's delivery, perfect. King's timing was excellent. Was one last week.
He's got a rib guard on there as well.
10 goals, 6 for the season. Just looked a bit off the instep, that.
Certainly not.
Stephen May goes for the skipper, and McDonald's there as well. Oh, he's got one in the face.
This is a late reaction, though.
Dicko said it was magnificent. This is just the accidental flick in the eye there from Charlie Ballard.
Yeah. And now the movement is strong. Off half back. Great tackling. Anderson felt it. Well done. That was a good response from Vandenberg.
Good chase. Great.
McDonald coming off. We'll check in with Dicko shortly. There's a powerful statement from Wiedemann. Up the ground, takes the mark. Centre and kick, or it rose off a length at Pickett. And again, the Suns have the answers, and Rankin getting involved from the depth. And now Anderson, and they click into gear. They're running against the clock. Well, that decision means that they won't get there now, but they will be in front at quarter time. Play it very often. Max Gawn's only played there once. Tom McDonald and Jack Viney have played there twice. No one else in this Demons team has for Melbourne. As the kick goes forward, trying to spin out of it was Pickett. And he gets a free for in the back.
What? Jeez.
On the tackling technique as well, to be fair. So I don't mind that. Pickett,
agree with that.
He's got something in mind, and it was Harms. Well, most of this Melbourne team haven't kicked a goal so far this year. Only 7 players in this team tonight coming in have kicked a goal this season. James Harms could add to that list now.
It doesn't work because it's where the opposition numbers are.
Jeez,
I'm not sure it was there.
I think he tackled to the side, but anyway, it ends up. This is a beautiful touch kick. By Coffee Pickett.
It does look like it's something they've worked on, doesn't it? We've seen 2 examples of it. So
the good and the bad, Hutto.
Yep.
And you can see the excitement for the Melbourne players when it comes off. So that also gives you an indication that it's something they've worked at in the week leading up through training. So they've had a couple of goes at it. They've got one, and one didn't quite go according to plan.
Went back first, and now centering ball. Look at the numbers gather. Fritz looked most likely, but Bellard takes the mark.
Great mark. There's a big few jump holding the ball.
Woodrick takes the mark. Quickly get a quick thought from you, Dicko, on the pressure from the D's. Oh, hang on, because Salem, the man on the mark, has taken. What a punishment that was. And Melbourne hit the front from Salem's boot.
Arguably the best kicker in the team, so you want him definitely kicking the ball in the forward half. This he does.
I mean, this one here, look at this.
Yeah.
Bose just lets the footy go.
That's holding the ball.
So I would have paid that. Nevertheless, this is just good awareness from Salem, and Butterick, they've been a bit conservative coming out of the back half Gold Coast, so that's a bit unusual. And then the finish is all the difference.
Might go to you now, Dicko.
I was actually going to say he was going to smother and kick a goal there, but I couldn't get it out quick enough. But I just want to touch on, we've been...
Langdon on the way out. Hibbert waited. Oh, that's going to be 50. Is it? No? Yes,
Yep,
it is.
It is. So Ed Langdon's having a real big impact on this game, Brownie.
Michael Hibbert, the former Bomber, to give Melbourne an outstanding start to this second term. Great connection. It's right through the middle.
So,
is that a big 50-metre penalty, Gaz? Last week, Gaz, just spoke about the turnover. So, Gold Coast Suns were very strong. Yeah, so yeah, it's probably about right. Yeah, Gold Coast Suns very strong from stoppages last week. Kicked 5 goals from centre bounces, but where Geelong really hurt them was on the turnover, especially in their back half. So they need to be able to tidy this area of their game up, the Gold Coast Suns.
Beautiful kick.
the footy, but the pressure from Melbourne, Dicko's right. They're causing some turnovers now from Gold Coast.
And it's just a matter of controlling looking for Petrarca. Oh, no.
Have you ever seen anything like that? That's a piece. There's Christian Petrarca that will probably set
well. High ball to full forward. Fritsch is at the back. If they drop it, it goes to the front instead. There was a quick chance for Hannon. That's gone now. Collins, the tackle was prolonged. Wiedemann got it out. Vandenberg. Did it go through fingers? I think it did.
Don't get the fluency into the game.
There's a bullet from Miller, and that opens up some chances. Sexton kicks it high. Witt's getting forward.
great effort.
And he wasn't going to drop that one, despite the lunge from Maxi. Out of the conversation, hasn't it, about where Max Gawn should be playing. Witts, he tried to work out. That's a real let-off for Melbourne, a real disappointment.
They desperately needed that.
And suddenly it's out to a one-on-one. Can Bennell strut some stuff here? He's got it. He's hemmed in again quite nicely, so just held them up. High ball forward, almost Wiedemann, he's got it. He's another who loves some continuity. He preferred others at the start of the year, but if he can start taking marks and kicking goals, the high draft pick will be there.
Yeah, great to see. That'll do his confidence wonders alongside Jesse Hogan and Tom McDonald. So that's a bad mistake there by Jack Lukosius. He need to hold his back spot better.
And this
it actually wasn't great technique by Wiedemann in the first place.
No, so I mean he's just so raw. But against Lukosius, he should be fancying himself in this situation. With a badly scratched eye, I guess, at the moment, and hopefully not much worse.
It's amazing. Wiedemann's ticking.
4 goals to nothing. They do get the ball out of the middle. The Suns give their forwards a chance, and suddenly that grows the chance. And Ben King has shown this year that if he does get the opportunity, he'll capitalise.
You're putting the mocker on him, Gas.
They needed it out of the centre. I mean, you spoke about their scoring out of the middle from against Geelong. They had to put some pressure on this defence because it has been trapped in their defensive half. Good last 3 or 4 minutes.
Swallow, he's carried by Viney. It came to Rankin. Somehow he got ball to book. Melbourne have got an extra couple of numbers back there, so they have the advantage in the air. And Day, though, wins it on the ground. Sexton, top of the square. Ainsworth going one way, and Fiorini wanted it even more. And he runs in the goal.
We were talking about this, is that Max King kicks a ball out of bounds on the full from 15, trying to do a 15 or 20 metre pass. And then this, where you just close your eyes and hope that they didn't make a mess of each other.
Now Holman brushing through. Alice recovered, and then he's hunted down by Hibbert. That had to be holding the ball. Witt's got the tap. Bennell found a way to get it out. Petrarca to Oliver. It was outstanding. And it's speed to get onto the boot. Bowes, he'll be disappointed with that. Puts it on the chest of Brayshaw's. The wires. But if he can kick truly here, the Demons, I think, would be satisfied with their second quarter performance. It'll be 5 goals to 2 for the term.
Again, just now he's moving in.
Hurried kick forward from Gawn. Pickett. And that's all we'll get for the first half.